Okay, students, this is assignment 2 for the social media class, and you're going to actually start doing some work here. You have hopefully selected a business, a organization, or some type of cause or some type of entity that you can work with. You should have already sent me what that is. If you have not, that was assignment 1 and you're late. But please get it to me because we cannot proceed with the class without that. You're going to create a social media presence with that entity, and you're going to use that entity to begin with by creating a Facebook page. Now, a Facebook page is different from your personal profile. This is a Facebook page. This is my personal profile. There's a little thingy up here that if you press on that, you can go and it'll show the pages that you are the manager of here. So I manage a page for our dog, Flynn Rider the Corgi. And you can see that could be something you can do if you're kind of stuck and not having a page. This is basically, it would be called a fan page. I have a page here for my consulting business that I don't really use a whole lot anymore, so I don't post a ton of stuff out here. But this is my business page, and then I also work doing social media for this organization in Chattanooga called Reflection Writing Arboretum and Nature Center. And this is a really successful Facebook page, and it has a lot of people that follow it, and there's a lot of information posted on it. I'm not the only one that does things on it, so that's something to look at here. So let's go back to the assignment, and what you're going to do is you're going to create a Facebook page for your business, organization, cause, or you can create a fan page if you can't think of anything else. All right, if we go back into Blackboard and go over to assignments, I've clicked on assignments, and here's assignment 2. And I already have some things in here. So here are some readings. This is like how to set up your LinkedIn stuff. I'm going to have some Facebook stuff up here very soon. And here's some videos here. And this one I highly recommend. And then here's 2 on setting up fan pages, slightly different from business, but the same process, and it'll work for this class. And then this is actually a really nice video on how to make a great LinkedIn profile. That's the second part of our assignment. Let's go back to the assignment. All right, so you're going to create this, and just be sure at this point you have something in place for these 3 elements. First off, this up here is called your profile image, and that could be a photograph or it can be a graphic. It's going to have a certain shape, so make sure to kind of size it this way. And then this is what is called the cover image, and this section over here, about, is going to be where you're going to start telling people about what your organization is. If you have these 3 elements right now, we're going to be able to change these. You can always add to it, and you can always do these different things down here, and it'll show up. Facebook changed the business page, the way it looks and the way it operates, not too long ago, just several months ago. So we have to be aware, and it's different from when you look on your own timeline. They made changes here too, but not quite as significant as the changes in the business page. So here's your typical timeline kind of stuff that you see on your timelines showing up right here. Now if we go back to the business page, it's a little different in that you've got some things in between here. This is actually some analytics that shows up that I see, that not everybody sees this. I see it because I'm a manager here of this page. And then they're going to put up events will be up in here. Recent photos are going to show up here. Reviews, videos. Now we're down to posts. This is the content that you put out. So on the business page, there's a lot of stuff before you get down to the posts, but that's just kind of how they set it up on Facebook. Again, watch the videos on how to set up your Facebook page. Again, if you really don't know what to do for an entity, then you can create a fan page. Here's the fan page for our dog. And so again, we have some photos, we have some upcoming events. Well, he doesn't have a lot of events. We have videos show up next, and now down here are the posts. Here would be the things that I post, and I post like the dog. So the dog is actually speaking. But you can be a fan of a lot of things. I know I have one student in the class who's interested in basketball, and you could easily have an NBA fan page. You just have to create it, and there may be a bunch of them that are out there. One of the things you'll find when you try to create your page is that you will be restricted as to what you can name the thing. So if I come down here, press this little caret, come down here to create page, and the videos are going to show you this. But if we take a category, let's say you wanted to create a fan page for a video game. I'm going to put in here Xbox Halo fans and try to create this. So I just created Xbox Halo fans. You're going to put your profile picture here. You're going to put your cover picture here. And the way you do that is you have something on your computer and you upload the photo to it. The image. Okay, so that's my cover page. It'll work. It'll be fine. Okay, now let's go back to the assignment. So creating your Facebook page is your first step here. Now you're gonna send me the URL of the Facebook business page. Go back here, this up here, highlight, right click, copy, and then you paste that in when you submit in the turn in here submit area for the assignment 2. Okay, and then I want a little bit about how you found this experience to be, what kind of problems you might have had, and if so, what were they? And then you can start reaching out and seeing if you can get some likes for your page, because what we're going to do over the course of this term, and you've got several weeks, a couple months worth of doing this, is you want to build up the number of likes for your page. So you're going to have to ask people to like your page, and you have to put out content that draws people to your page so that they can like it. Alright, now the second part of this is LinkedIn. Now LinkedIn is referred to as business version of social media, really that and other things too. But the reason that it's so popular in the business side of things is because people get jobs by LinkedIn. And so you want to create for this assignment your profile. And LinkedIn just completely changed everything in terms of the way things look on LinkedIn. So this is my profile, and I am this is my consulting thing here that I don't do a whole lot, but this is what I use on my LinkedIn, and you kind of just follow through your steps. But there's a lot of changes that came up here, and it's actually a whole lot easier to use now. You're going to just go ahead and create this, but I will have you come back to this later, and it's really in your interest, because if you want to use LinkedIn to find a job, it can happen, believe me. This is like my experience. Owner of this, I worked for these people, I ran for political office. Here's when I worked at Snead State. Everything you do in LinkedIn you can change, and here's the little edit tool to do this. Let's get out of that. Let's go back. Oh, there's Dr. Exley over here. these are some of the people that it's going to tell me who's viewed my LinkedIn recently. And for some reason, Dr. Exley must have taken a peek at me here. But that's all right. That's what I have it for. All right, let's go back to here. You're going to create your LinkedIn account. If you already have one, that's great. And really, you won't have quite as much work to do. But again, over the course of the term here, we'll come back to LinkedIn and we'll do more with it. But we just want to get it started right now. So you're going to create your LinkedIn account here. Basically, you just go to your profile and right-click to highlight the whole thing, copy, and then you'll come down and you'll paste it into your answer. And then again, just like we did with the Facebook thing, I want a little bit about your experience. Please, this is part of the exercise here, part of the actual thing that I'm going to grade. If you don't put a statement about how you found the experience to be and tell me something about what you found difficult or what you found easy, then you didn't fully complete it, okay? And then you're going to start, again, LinkedIn doesn't call them friends like on Facebook. They're called contacts. But you want to build your network on LinkedIn. You can use LinkedIn to promote your business. If you have a real business, and some of you do, a real organization that you are trying to make a social media presence and really enhance things, LinkedIn actually has some substantial power, and it's not to be ignored at all. It's really one of the more significant social media channels that we have out there. So that's the assignment. You're going to create a Facebook page, and you're going to create a LinkedIn personal profile. That's it. Please let me know if there's any questions you have ever.